Wine, yeah, well, that's a good comment. I wish I could join you there, but it's early in the morning here, so I try to stay away from the wine, at least until noon. Well, I guess first of all I should say hello to everybody, welcome. Thank you for joining us on our ride. Julian is doing the work in a moment, I just do the talking. Maybe we should just keep it like that. Julian is a professional bike rider, he is doing the work, and I just do the talking. How about that?
Ride on!
I can see we have British nationalities, US Americans, we have Australians there I can see. So yeah, we are a wild mix here. That one looks like Finland and Ireland. Yeah, that's a good mix of people here, so international peloton here today for us. Hey, could anybody do me a favor now that I'm talking all the time? Could somebody just type a quick message if you folks actually can hear me? So if you folks can hear me, could you just quickly type, hey Jens, I can hear you? That would help me, otherwise I feel stupid. I talk all the time and nobody can hear me. So just like little confirmation that anybody can hear me. Yeah, I have the leg shaving problem as well. I think I should have shaved yesterday as well. It's still okay, but it's not perfect. But hey, I'm not a professional bike rider anymore. Thank you for M. Hill. He says, I hear you. So good. You folks can hear me. That's good. Thanks for confirming that. Oh, it looks like Julian is just hitting the KOM here. Have fun with that, our little Colombian climber. I must say it looks fairly easy still. Julian is taking it easy today, but hey, that's only fair, because it's a resty for Julian. By now he must have done more than 2,000 kilometers, what's that, 1,500 miles in the Tour de France, so I guess he's happy to have a more relaxed day today. Can anybody see the bike riders, the statues on the right of the KOM? Somebody referred to them as aliens. They call them the aliens. Must be the shape of the helmets, I guess. Yes, we have started. Yes, we have started. I'm just trying to get my machine going here. Legs are getting cold, somebody says. Where are you living? Our legs are really steaming hot here. It's gotta be 30 degrees here where we are in Gap in the Tour de France on a rest day. It's gotta be 30 degrees and it's really, really nice and warm. Yeah, I just had confirmation that it's an internet overload here. I guess there's like a lot of people on riding here already, and we just somehow cannot access our own server here, which I know it sounds stupid and bad, but that's how it is. So blame me for that, I'm sorry. But I'm here, and I try to keep you entertained by talking. We're still working, and I'm sure I'm gonna join you, because honestly, I'm riding the spare bike from Laurent DJ, because you know, I'm in a different hotel with the people from NBC television. Because I'm doing commentating for, during this Tour de France, I'm doing a commentating for NBC, American TV, and I didn't bring my bike. So I'm using the spare bike from Laurent DJ, and I can't wait to try it. It's this beautiful red track bike. I believe it's the Domane. No, it's the Emonda, the climber bike. So I'm gonna try that now for the first time. I only have used the Madone so far. Actually pretty happy that I can be with my old team, with the track team, join the boys for the rest day, and you know, be part of them. I miss being with the boys. It's a great job for TV, but I miss being with the boys. Julian is J. Arredondo with the Colombian flag. Currently holding the orange jersey, the leader's jersey. That's Julian Arredondo. So in case you look for him, he wears the Trek Factory cycling kit. He's riding a red bike. He does wear a helmet as well. Well, at least in the game, not on his home trainer. And yes, J. Arredondo, Colombian flag. That is our man. Does anybody out of you out there think that the tour is gonna change in the Alps, or everybody believe it stays the same? I have my point of view, but what are you guys thinking? Well, I guess you're all on the KOM, right? There's no time to talk or to type a message, so maybe I wait for the descent so you guys can answer me on the descent when it's a little easier for you guys. We're having another try to lock myself in. Fingers crossed, my friends, that it works. Ah, I got the first answers coming in. Yeah, Froome looks, the yellow jersey is fairly safe on his shoulders. I agree to that. Quintana still gonna give it a go, but I believe them two places, they more or less decided. The big battle is gonna be, in my eyes, if TJ can hang on to a third place, or if he has to let Alejandro Valverde pass him. Valverde looks pretty good, I must say. Contador looks tired, but he's still a very good rider. So the battle for the third place, I think that is the most interesting in the next 2 days, or 3 days. And I guess everybody agrees that the green jersey is pretty much decided, right? I mean, who is going to take that jersey away from Peter Sagan, right? And then the last jersey up for grabs will be the King of the Mountains jersey. Still Froome holding it, but I'm sure he's not focusing on that. So who knows, maybe Rodriguez goes for it. Maybe one of the French guys goes on one of them crazy breakaways and clears all the KOMs and takes that jersey. And I believe Romain Bardet is really eager to get a top 10 position in the overall. He's 11th in the moment, so I'm sure he wants to get closer and into the top 10. Fingers crossed, it looks like we're making some progress. Not 100% sure yet, but we are one step further than before. Alrighty, it's going. I'm online. Well, at least I'm pedaling. Come on. My avatar is not moving. Hello from Liverpool. Yes, hi, back to Liverpool. I love your accent you have down there, my friends. And here we go! Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! I do a U-turn! Oh, that's not looking good. I'm riding the wrong way around here. But hey, at least I'm on the island. So it looks like I'm coming your way to catch up with you folks and then do another U-turn to join the group. And remember, Julian is really fit and strong, but he is on a resting Tour de France. And I'm just an old man. So hey, be gentle with us. And hey folks, if I talk too much, you can just quickly type "shut up Jens." Not "shut up Lex," but "shut up Jens." Oh, thank you. I feel like a warm-up for a time trial now. For the people who cannot see us, I just had our coach coming by giving me a towel and fresh cold water. I feel like I'm warming up for a time trial here. I'm almost back in racing mood here. I must say I miss riding the bike. Now with working with NBC for the TV, I just don't have time. I squeeze in a little bit of running every morning, but no bike, not enough time. So I'm really happy that Trek Factory Racing gave me the chance to join the team for a day and be part of a team again and, have a ride with the boys. And just before this tour, I was part of the official launch of that brand new Madone mod. And Trek is kind enough to send me one of them back home. So I'm gonna have one of them beautiful, brand new, fire red new Madones when I come home from the tour. So that will get me back on my bike for sure. Question, somebody asked if I'll be back for Eurosport for some events. Yes, absolutely. Maybe I jump in a day or two for the Vuelta. Maybe the World Championships, maybe some of the classics. Somebody said Tour of California Stadium was heroic for us old guys. Yeah, I must say I did enjoy it actually. I was the oldest rider in that peloton, and I was pretty happy about that. Even 2 or 3 years after, I did a chat with Michael Matthews, who actually is a good friend, Blink, Australian rider from Orca Greenage. And he went, Jens, I still can't believe you actually did win that. I still can't believe we let you go. Yeah, I was really happy about that. Yeah, I guess I'm drafting Julian so he can recover a little bit. Looks like I just joined you folks. Did a U-turn. And I guess I need to speed up because I'm just getting dropped here. So maybe less talk and more action. Hey, somebody just went, hey, where are you, baby? I hope there was a lady riding that. It would be a bit scary if a man writes to me, hey, baby, where are you? Had a question if the heat is affecting the race, and yes, for sure it does. These guys need so much more drinks and water, so definitely the heat plays a big role for them. But hey, I guess 100% of the riders, they rather have heat than having rain. I reckon my machine is not really set up right. I feel like I'm pushing 350 watts and it shows 150. I'm getting dropped here like a bag of stones. Now my screen says close the gap. Yeah, it's easy talking for the computer. Close the gap. But somebody got a pedal here. Oh, there's a question if I have any tips to become a better rider as an under 13. That's about the age when my son started, Julian. Any tips? Stop panting into the mic. What means panting? Yeah, if you're young, I still think don't overtrain. If you're young, you should enjoy it. Talent plays a big role. Your passion for it. But at the age of 13, you don't need to overtrain, and you do not need a $10,000 bike. Normal bike, and just enjoy it. Hang out with your friends and keep the fun factor up. But talking about the pure sport, intervals make you better. Even if you're young, intervals make you better. Here's a good question. Jens, when the current group of riders are retiring, who's the next young talent for the overall? Well, I guess there's two big French hopes, Warren Barguil and Romain Bardet. They look like up-and-coming stars to me. TJ is still there. TJ van Garderen is still young enough to be there for a few years. And let's see how far the Yates brothers are gonna go up. The two twin brothers from Great Britain, riding for Ulrika Green Edge. So there's two good guys coming up. In Germany, unfortunately, I don't see a GC contender. There's a lot of good, strong guys, but no GC contender. Question was how it's working with NBC. That's great. I'm together in a car with Todd Harris. They're renting a pretty nice, smart, fast car for us. And believe me, it is a lot easier to commentate from the outside than to ride the race. The tour is so incredibly hard this year that I go, oh yeah, good call last year to retire. The tour is super hard this year, I believe. Oh, I'm on a KOM. I'm gonna get my head kicked in here. I'm on a KOM. 750 meters to go to the KOM. But if you want to join me right next to me, you log out, you log back in, and instead of typing to just ride, you type join somebody, You put my name in there, and then you're showing up right next to me. I think we just saw a new QM best time. 1:26. I'm not gonna make that. I just saw a guy going by. It's a beautiful light purple bike. That's an awesome color, great color. Really very stylish. It was awesome. Somebody said he's coming back to QM to help me. Thanks. When you were yelling, go Jens, you're like, no, that doesn't help yelling. Push me. Run next to me, pass me your ice cold Coca-Cola, and push me. So I'm dropping back to 21st place in the QM right now. Up 25, 26. Doing too good here. I must say, I almost feel like a team training camp here. So many track bikes. Most of them are red, but they are all different models. The new Madone, different colors. That's pretty awesome. I love the support that Trek gives to us here. Can use all their bikes. Question about Geraint Thomas and favorite moment. I think that just comes together. My favorite moment in this tour was to see Geraint Thomas back on his bike and relatively uninjured crossing the finish line. That was my favorite moment. Such a relief to see that guy getting back on the bike and being able to, stand up and okay. And I believe he's okay. Fortunately, it's a rest day today, so you might go for some more testing for him. Maybe even get a CT going to make sure nothing is wrong, because he did hit that light post really hard. But as far as I know, Geraint Thomas is okay. Oh yeah, I'm about to cross the QM. Wow, look at that performance by Jensi. 180th place. I guess we have 181 riders in here. So I'll be last or second to last. Wow. Ah well. Looking forward to the downhill now. And hey, would you people agree that Peter Sagan is a damn hero? He's out there every day. He's going full gas on the flats, on the mountains, on the downhills, and then immediate sprints at the finish line. Man, that guy is just a one-man army. I'm so looking up to him. Where is the downhill? Where is the downhill? Little gadget. All these track bikes have this new flare light, backlights. And that's one of the strongest bike lights I have seen. They gave me a whole setup for my kids' bikes. I use it myself, but more importantly, I want to have this strong light on my children's bike. Because it's your children, so you want them to be seen and you want to play it safe with the kids. And the tricky little gadget is, with this new lights, the flare lights, there comes a little remote control with a little Bluetooth connection. So for my bike, I can control the lights on my kids' bikes. I can switch the lights on, off. I can switch the lights to interval, or that they constantly lit up, or that they flash. Pretty cool gadget, I believe. And again, where is the downhill? I'm about to die here. I'm getting a heart attack in a minute. Ha, talking of Sagan. The 80s caught and want the hair back. Hey man, I had a total mullet when I was younger. You should have seen them. Every time I show this picture of my mullet, to people, they laugh their heads off. Actually, yes, we do have a green jersey in our group here. Peter Sagan is back in the game. Did I mention I'm gonna get a heart attack in a minute? And did I mention already the question, where is the downhill? Sorry for repeating myself. Yes, I'm on the bridge behind the KOM. Sort of like in the middle of the lap. More or less in the middle of the lap, yes. Somebody told me he's doing a wheelie on his trainer. I want to see that. That's serious bike skills. Doing a wheelie on a home trainer. All of you people should see me sweating now. Man, I'm working hard here. I start to talk less and less because I need my breath to keep the pedals pushing. My plans for the rest day. I'm gonna have lunch with my friend James Voigt, who's an American journalist and photographer, lives in Paris, and we're working on our book. We're aiming at 75,000 words. We're pretty much there. So the raw version of my book is finished. It's gonna be an English-only book. We're working with Rodale Publishing, American company. I think they sit in California. They also do the B-Cycling webpage, the B-Cycling magazine, and they are our publisher. So we're going to work more on our book, or on my book, if you want to put it that way, this afternoon. And then if you might just sit on a pool for a second and just chill out. I did bring this fishing magazine and I haven't had a look at it yet. So I might just look at my fishing magazine and read all about fishing rods and baits. I know, it sounds exciting, right? Ha! There's a question. Will you be back in Adelaide to visit Tour Down Under next January? Hey pal, I'm your official ambassador of Tour Down Under. Sure as hell I'll be back there. Yep, absolutely. I'll be there at least a week earlier to do some press work and help some of the sponsors out from the Tour Down Under. So yeah, absolutely, I'll be back in Australia in January. There's a question where Jens is. I'm just in the sprint. I just passed the sprint. Yes, I do love fishing as much as any schleck does. There was another question. We actually went fishing together. We also went hunting together. And Andy's pretty successful. Did you guys have ever seen any old John Wayne Western movie? The rifles they use? Winchester? Exactly that one Andy has at home. One of them old style looking Winchester. They say it's a good gun for hunting pigs, for wild boars. But yes, we went fishing a few times, and I do fly fishing. We went fly fishing in Colorado a couple of times. My first fly fishing was great, but I didn't catch anything. The next time was better, I caught 2. Yeah, fly fishing is good. Somebody said, Mr. F is Jacquemino. Hey, yes, can you stay on the road so I can draft off you? I know some of us doing some zigzag moves here, I see. I notice. Somebody says my name shows as blank. No, it should be J. Voigt with the German flag behind. At least that's what I see. And currently I'm in that orange jersey. So I'm easy to spot. Wherever that big orange arrow is. Yes, it does sound like I'm suffering, I know. So wherever that big orange arrow, that's me. Yeah, I'm suffering. But hey, I do anything for you folks. Even sitting at 500 degrees Celsius in the sun here. Oh, if you folks only could see me. I'm pouring water over my head and everything. Hello from Central Coast. Hello back to the Central Coast. Oh, so when I go to work. Hang in there, man. Stay strong. I know we all have to work to feed the family. How hard was to keep thin and fit after hanging up the bike? Well, my friends, I have 6 kids. They keep me busy. So I'm just running unblocked, full gas, balls to the walls, every time back home. There's just so much things to do. My wife has a to-do list from, well, let's say from Berlin to Paris. Like 500 kilometers of a to-do list. So I'm busy. How much core work I did? Not enough. I'm just old school, and I just believed cycling comes from cycling, or riding comes from riding. In this modern day and age, you gotta pay more attention to stretching and to core work. So we used a lot the Fitball. Jan Rees introduced it to us way before all the other teams came up with that. So yes, we did a lot of the Fitball work. For a moment at the start, we felt like a pregnant woman. sitting on the training was that. Hey people, I think the work here for Julian is done. It's the rest of the tour. He had 200 hard kilometers yesterday. Another long, vicious stage tomorrow in the Alps. First day in the Alps. He did his duty, he did his job. Worked hard. I could see his legs sweating. And my friends, he looks a lot skinnier than me. He looks fit. Almost to an extent that I get jealous how fit and young and strong he looks. So yes, give a round of applause to Julian. Thank him for joining us. Thanks to Trek Factory Racing for giving us the chance to ride in front of the team truck at the team hotel. And Julian needs a shower. Probably needs to drink 2 liters of water after sweating. So yes, thanks again, Julian, for joining us and for being with us. So it's all up to me now, no teammates left anymore. How's Bauke going? Bauke is still hanging on the top 10. You just gotta pay attention to Romain Bardet coming from behind. Bardet looks strong, Bardet looks ready. And Bardet looks like he's just getting a little stronger. That's a big danger. But Bauke can also pass 1 or 2 guys in front of him. I guess we're gonna see 3 days of hard racing in the next days. And then just a pleasure cruise into Paris and a very, very fast sprint on the Champs-Élysées. And now that I'm working for NBC, the first time that I'm on the other side of the fence, my friends, I never realized how hard, how demanding, how dangerous, how glorious, how beautiful the job as a bike rider is. Now that I see it the first time from the outside, I am so impressed. I am so impressed how hard these riders work. What's my biggest trout? We always did catch and release. So something was, I don't know, as long as my lower arm, 50-55 centimeters maybe. What would I change about cycling? Okay, here's what I would do. I would implement a rule. No stage is allowed to be longer than 200 kilometers, and no mountain stage is allowed to be longer than maximum 180 kilometers. So I believe shorter stages make up for our exciting season. Favorite food to eat? Well, in the off season, you know how English-speaking people have turkey. In Germany is ducks or goose. I love them for Christmas. Big traditional German platter. So yeah, I'm all up for that. In racing, I like milk rice. It's a bit of mashed apples, milk rice. Not the plain rice with water. No, I like it more sweet. Hey, did anybody remember how Tony Martin was chasing three days yellow jersey, then he finally got it? What a heroic effort that was. Most memorable win. My best day on a bike was not my win, that was the day I saved Bobby Julik's Pyrenees. We're going into the last lap on the Col d'Es and another climb before. 30 guys left, Bobby Julik in yellow and myself. No teammate, so I knew it was all up to me. And I knew that Bobby's wife and his children are there. And I was the last line of defense. And I totally believed that I was one of my best days in my life. I could have rode away and win the stage and the yellow, but it wasn't about me. So I chased Valverde down, I chased everybody else down, Contador down, and we saved the day for Bobby. And they ended up on a podium next to him, and I saw his wife and his children in the first line. So proud of their daddy. And I realized, yep, that is my best day, my most rewarding day on the bike. Best win, probably Perry Bosch 2003. I left team, bit of friction with the old team. I didn't train much anymore. I had a big black beard. I had 3 days just McDo. We went out on a Monday, came home on Tuesday, didn't train on Tuesday. Wednesday we go to the race. I trained 5 minutes, sit in a coffee shop, right back to the hotel, and next day I win. It was a good win. And the other team members, they all said, hey, I want to win, in a meeting in the morning. And I was the only one that said, no, I'm shit, I cannot win. I ended up winning, and all the other 7 abandoned. Yeah, that was a good day. I saw another person signing off, having to go to work. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for making this such a fun event. Okay, I went 40% faster in my QM. I went from 180th place to 32nd place. I guess, yes, I will do some rides in Tour Down Under. Absolutely. Maybe the Booper ride, the Booper challenge, where everybody can sign up. Maybe something a week before, with some sponsors, some guests. And I will be very, 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 very likely come back to Australia in November for about 3 weeks. 5-6 major cities, 2 days per city: Perth, Melbourne, Sydney, Canberra, Adelaide. It's going to be a show about cycling. We have Phil Liggett as the MC. We're working on getting Cancellara there, Simon Gerrans, and Mikey Matthews. And it's going to be a chat among friends about cycling, about our experiences with the tour. It's going to be awesome. I think you can already look it up and buy tickets. Since I'm on a climb, dinner time. Hey, I'm jealous on you, got dinner time already. That's good. So yeah, please look that event up in Australia, November, 9 to 20 or something like that. Hey, you guys know, like in the top center of the screen, there's a bar with the speed and kilometers and all that. And it's a little symbol for your presence, right? The little challenges you're gonna unlock. I'm up to 9. Who are you guys? Where are you? Up to 15 to 20? Or you just starting at 1? I'm unlocked challenge number 9. Here's a good question. How's Fabian healing? He's doing good. He didn't need surgery, and he just needed 10 days not moving the body at all to give his body an initial chance to heal the bones. And after his 10 days, he can start with some slight light exercises. We're hoping he's back for the first race after the tour, stage race in Holland, and then we hope he's back for the World Cup and the Worlds. Aha, there's somebody also at challenge number 9. I heard, just to give you guys a shocker, that the black jersey you can only unlock if you do a centenary in miles on Zwift. So if you do in one session 100 miles,
which is 150 kilometers for the Australians and the Europeans, you unlock the black jersey. No other way to get this jersey. That's a challenge, right? Oh, somebody just said thanks for your time, Jens. No, the other way around. I should thank you folks for your time you spent with me. I'm enjoying this. How does it feel to ride in a tour? Well, it's a little bizarre that I don't ride the bike at all when the guys have a stage, and then I start riding my bike when they all have a day off. Completely opposite. But I'm loving it. I believe I'm allowed to say I had a great career, but I'm good on this side now. I'm happy. Somebody just answered about this black jersey. Said, yeah, it took me 5 hours to get the black jersey unlocked. There you go. Respect, my friend. That's a pretty tough performance. Where am I? Shortly with the main group, shortly before the sprint. Whoa! Is red wine pre-ride a bad idea? Yes. I would answer with yes in capital letters. Pre-ride is not good, especially when it's hot out there. I mean, hey, on a Sunday morning with your friends, I see the temptation, but no man. You're just gonna risk that you are not fit anymore to ride, hurts your legs, it's not good. Nothing wrong with having a good ride coming home and have barbecue with wine. That is awesome, but no, not before. Saying that, well, I only heard, right? I never done that, of course, myself. I only heard so. On the last day to Paris, some people, such rebels, they actually replaced the water with beer in the bottles. But as I say, I only heard about it. Of course, I've never done that myself, right? There's a question about. Yes, I do ride the new Madone. I was riding the old Madone as long as you produced it. Now there's a new Madone out, and yes, I'm riding that. The bike actually arrived already at home, and I'm gonna jump on it the day after I go back from the tour. Who will win tonight's stage, Jens? I guess there must be some Australian that already has the next day with the time zones, because for us it's still tomorrow's stage. Quintana's gonna win. Quintana's gonna win. Former's gonna be sitting easy and comfortable on his wheel, and let him have the win. But I can tell you who's gonna win the race to the buffet at dinner. Yep, me. I take no prisoners when it comes to food. No joking with my food. And there's a question about my favorite places to ride around in the world. Okay, if money is no subject, it's the north of South Africa. Have a flight into Johannesburg, rent a car, 2 hours north, a region called Transvaal or Drakensberge, really close to the Kruger National Park, just stunning, beautiful. Or riding around Lake Tahoe. If money is a subject, Black Forest in Germany. That's only a 7-hour car drive for me. You can ride really flat on the River Rhine, and you can really hurt yourself in the Black Forest Mountains. So these are 3 places where I like to ride. Or, since I did the Tour de Cure 9-day bike event in Australia, charity event to raise money in the fight against cancer, and we were hugely successful this year. We just raised a little more than 5 million Australian dollars. And we did ride into Melbourne along the Great Ocean Road. Is it Great or Grand Ocean Road? That is just breathtaking beautiful. Okay, since we're Great Ocean Road, that's the name, yes. Somebody said, hey, his friend Dana just did Tour de Cure with me. How awesome! Say hi to her, and thanks for joining us there. I'll be back next year. No, Phil and Paul are legends. Somebody asked how I get along with Phil and Paul. They are legends. And hey, I feel like a neo program. They can teach me so many things. They know so much about history, background. I mean, they know every rider in and out. You know, body height, family situation, which teams has been written in the last year. They are just a bundle of knowledge. If ever anybody deserves the word expert, it's Phil and Paul. But hey, triathlon career, somebody asked. No, too much suffering. Yeah, true story. I told my kids, hey, if daddy ever talks about racing and getting another license, you shoot me in my kneecap. And when I ask you kids, hey, why do you shoot me in the kneecap? Without any further words, you shoot me in the other kneecap. There's no way in hell that I'm gonna go out suffering more. I left it all out there. And I'm happy, that's what I needed to do. There's no regrets. I squeezed everything out of my body, mentally and physically, and I'm happy that I had a great end to my career with the hour record. I couldn't ask for more. Trek was kind enough to use this beautiful silver bike, silver helmet, silver shoes. Oakley gave me some silver Oakley glasses with the laser engravement. Thanks Jens for everything. So I couldn't have a better end of my career, and it's good that it's over. It was great, but now I'm embracing my new life. So no triathlon career. I'm a terrible swimmer. But hey, just to make you folks laugh one more time. You know what I think should be the rule? At any bike race, the bike riders can only start the race if the commissaires and the race organizers follow the race in an open convertible car. If it's too hot for them, it's too hot for the riders. If it's too cold and too rainy in the open convertible car, it is too cold and too rainy for the bike riders. That should be a rule. That would change cycling to the better. And after the first little laugh, think about it. It does make sense. There was another comment about Phil and Paul. Yes, they are crack up. They are good laugh. They got this typical British humor, this British understatement. Somebody else has to sign off. Say goodbye, guys. Thanks for a great time. Thanks for joining us, I must say. Just some little interesting, maybe not useful, but interesting information. Trek produces 3 top-end bikes: Humane, for the classics, with a little bit more comfort. The Monda, which is the climbing bike, super light. And the new Madone, which I guess is the ultimate racing bike. If you look at them all three names, made out of the first letters. They are named, all done, their names are all done with the same letters. And that was planned like that. I don't know if you guys ever noticed, but it was a plan. Somebody's bridging across to me. Awesome, I slow down a second. Okay, where did I end up? Oh, 28. Yeah, man. From 180 to 32, now 28. 50 more laps and I might be winning. Another 1,000 laps. And I can go back in the tour. Somebody asked me if I would start training right now today. If I would start training right now and today, yes, I could make the tour team next year again. If I start training today, I have one whole year. Yes, I could have a comeback, but no comebacks with me. Not even for $1 million. But yes, if I get my head around it, I could, but I don't want. I want to spend more time with the family. So I guess we slowly come to the end of our ride. Any last minute questions about the tour, about my 6 children, about the 9 rabbits, 2 dogs and 1 cat I have at home? I like the international mix of people here. Australia, Indonesia, Japan, Swiss, Germany. Oh, the German guys myself. The Germans. Oh, there's another German, Mr. S. Beckmann. We have Australian QM leader. Is anybody else breathing hard? My favorite beer. Okay. When I'm in the US, I like Spotted Cow. Regional beer around the Madison area in Wisconsin. Talking globally in the world, I like Corona beer. And hey, it's everybody's personal taste, right? But everybody has to agree. Talking about Germany, there's a small little brewery called Greener. They must have some, I don't know, something like softer, better quality water. Smaller company, but really good, light, mild beer. The beer you can have coming home from training ride, and just drink one of them. It's not the heavy Belgium style. You need some piece of meat with the Belgian beer. But Grüner is my favorite beer in Germany. How the AB ask how they feel the day after our record. Let me put it that way. I avoided to walk stairs. I couldn't walk fast. I could not walk stairs at all for about 2 days. This our record, as beautiful as it was, definitely one of the hardest days on my bike. Yep, I did suffer a lot. But I knew I could give it all, because I retired the second after I stopped. So that was good. Alrighty folks, thanks for joining me. I think we call it a day. And let's hope we can do that soon again. We had a lot of people here. Thank you all for joining us and listen to my psycho blah blah blah. I really appreciate that. Thanks a lot, my friend. And yes, see you soon, I hope, okay? Thanks again for joining me.